Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw and welcome to the night after the Royal Rumble. We are live in front of a capacity crowd and we are back. And man, oh man, how things have changed after the Royal Rumble last night. Bobby Lashley returning to WWE and going on to win the 30-man Royal Rumble match by last eliminating Randy Orton. And then we had a new Women's World Champion crown in Kairi Sane, who will be in action here tonight against Sarah Logan. We also had a shocking victory when the Velveteen Dream would go on to win the Intercontinental Championship after catching Seth Rollins off guard. We had a brutal brawl between Dunn and Black, which resulted in Aleister Black going through a flaming table. Pete Dunne's almost 600-day title reign continued, and we also had a very shocking turn of events once Drew McIntyre was crowned World Champion after defeating Braun Strowman in the finals, because Brock Lesnar, none other than the Beast incarnate, would return and take out Drew McIntyre, making his intentions known on the road to WrestleMania. But speaking of the Royal Rumble and the Royal Rumble winner Bobby Lashley, he is here tonight on Monday Night Raw. He has yet to sign with a brand since he returned to WWE, and he hasn't made his intentions known on which champion he wants to face at WrestleMania, whether it will be Drew McIntyre or whether it will be Daniel Bryan of SmackDown Live. And in fact, we don't even know if it will be them champions. We've still got to go through the Elimination Chamber, which I will get onto in a moment, but as of right now, no champion is cleared to be at WrestleMania. The only person we know who's going to be 100% in a main event at WrestleMania right now is Bobby Lashley. We don't even know where he'll lie, but all we know is that he is here tonight because Randy Orton went to get his hands on him again after it came down to him and Lashley at the end of the Rumble match last night. And also, before we talk about the Elimination Chamber, I just want to mention something I forgot to mention in recent weeks. It is that we will be having a featured Endeavoured vote in this series, which, just a quick reminder, is a vote where people who haven't been performing necessarily the greatest on Monday Night Raw will get thrown into a vote, and you can vote who we fire, which that will be taking place on the next episode of Raw, by the way. So there will be a link down in the description and you can vote for who we fire. But speaking of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, the road to WrestleMania is one full of twists and turns, and there be no bigger turn and twist than the Elimination Chamber. Tons and tons of steel surrounding the ring, 4 different pods, 6 different superstars, all fighting to punch their ticket to WrestleMania. And qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber will be starting here tonight. Oh boy, here we go, here comes Dolph Ziggler. Who's he dressed as this week? Oh my god, that's Vicky Guerrero! And that's Dolph Ziggler. He's not even dressed as a legend this week, that's just Dolph Ziggler. What does this mean? Oh my god, he's dyed his hair again. He's in the classic Steal the Show attire. What does this mean? And Vicky Guerrero in tow. Oh my god. This is interesting. Dolph Ziggler had an incredible Royal Rumble last night. He eliminated, 8, 9 superstars, including Braun Strowman, all as he was dressed as the American Badass. And he's been doing this whole Legends gimmick for weeks. I mean, now, I don't know what this means. This is just Dolph Ziggler. We still don't even know what it means, but hopefully we can get an explanation now that Dolph Ziggler's here. And what exactly Vicky Guerrero is doing here. now here comes Tony Nese. I don't even have words for what Dolph Ziggler just said. The way he just explained everything was going on, I mean, it makes sense, but Jesus, saying he doesn't give a damn about any of you anymore, and oh my god. Perhaps this more serious attitude of Dolph Ziggler can get him to WrestleMania, I don't know, we'll see. Dolph Ziggler saying people only gave a damn about him when he was dressed up as legends, and to be honest, he is kinda right. No one gave a damn about Dolph Ziggler when he first came out here on Raw. Everyone was talking about how he was a bad draft pick, and everyone started caring about him again when he was dressed as these Hall of Famers, but I mean, now he's back to being Dolph Ziggler, he says, and we'll see if that changes his attitude in ring or how he performs, see if he can pick up a win in this qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber for the IC title against Tony Nese. But I mean, hey, most of the focus has been on Dolph Ziggler so far tonight, but Tony Nese is no slouch. Tony Nese, one of the most impressive superstars I've ever seen. He's so athletic, so fast, but right now Dolph Ziggler just taunting Tony Nese, telling him to get up, and with Vicky Guerrero at his side, I worry about this. This was a dangerous combination back in the day. I mean, think about it, when Dolph Ziggler was with Vicky Guerrero before, he won the World Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship multiple times over. Arguably his most successful stint of his career was when Vicky Guerrero was in his corner, and now she's back in his corner. This could spell huge things for Dolph Ziggler this year. And a huge clothesline, but now Tony Nese, oh my god, a jawbreaker. Oh, wait a minute, Vicky Guerrero, there it is, paying dividends, distracting Tony Nese, and now Dolph Ziggler, zigzag! There it is! Oh no, come on Dolph, just put away Tony Nese. Why have you got to go for another one? Nese has no idea where he is. Zigzag again, and there it is, into the cover, hooks the leg. Dolph Ziggler's headed to the Intercontinental Championship chamber with a very impressive win, sending a message to whoever else is in that matchup. We don't know yet. All we know is that Velveteen Dream will be in there, and Dolph Ziggler. This is shaping up to be a very interesting road to WrestleMania for Dolph Ziggler. But anyway, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Kairi Sane takes on Sarah Logan of the Riot Squad in what will be the first bit of action for the Women's World Champion. And also, one final announcement that I'm going to leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger for, but next week, big things are coming to Monday Night Raw, and it has huge implications for the road to WrestleMania. Ah, here we go. Here comes the Pirate Princess.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Kairi Sane.
It was just last night at the Royal Rumble that Kairi Sane would outlast 4 of Raw's best women in a 5-way elimination match to crown a new Women's World Champion, and by God did she do it. It came down to her and Carmella last night, but in the end Carmella would get too cheeky. She would catch a backhand for her cheek, pretty much taking her out cold, and then Kairi Sane would pay homage to the genius of the sky with a move from the sky, a beautiful moonsault from the top rope, taking out Carmella and winning herself some gold for her treasure chest. And now here comes the Riot Squad, but if you're wondering, is there going to be a Women's Elimination Chamber? You're damn right. The Riot Squad here, Ruby Riott, no doubt a future women's champion in her own right. It's going to be interesting to see though how Sarah Logan fares here against the women's world champion. Remember last night Ruby Riott went at it alone in that fatal 5-way elimination match. She told the Riot Squad to stay in the back because she wanted to do it on her own, and you've really got to respect that. I mean, she could have easily probably won herself the women's world championship if she just cheated and brought the Riot Squad out there, but she didn't do that, so major props to Ruby Riott. And you know, she did almost win the women's world championship if it weren't for Paige putting her through a table and eliminating her. Oh, and oh my god, Sarah Logan with a unique maneuver right there, and now she's just gonna rake away at Kairi Sane. Oh my god. Got the Pirate Princess up, oh, off the rope, oh, and slamming her arm into the mat. If you wear down the arm of Kairi Sane, she's not gonna be able to hit an elbow, but there's an uppercut with that same arm and a chop to the gut, and now Kairi Sane just gonna work down Sarah Logan. Oh, wait a minute, Sarah Logan with another counter though. Hey, I mean, Sarah Logan may not have been at the forefront of this show so far, or at the front of any women's division, but she was incredibly impressive on the indies, of course performing under the name Crazy Mary Dobson. And oh my god, there is Sarah Logan showing her what she's capable of. Oh my god, and her right hand taking out the Pirate Princess. This could be trouble in paradise for Kairi Sane. Now here goes Sane off the ropes, and oh my god, a big boot. But Sane with a counter suplex there, getting back in control this match, but the Riot Squad paying dividends at the side of the ring there with the distraction. And now what's this? Oh my god, is that a God's last gift by Sarah Logan? Oh, but a kick out by the Princess of the Pirate Seas. I didn't even think that quite made sense, but nevertheless, oh, and a headbutt by Logan. This has been an incredibly competitive matchup here. Logan might be having a breakout moment here on Raw. Oh, and a stomp to the throat of Sarah Logan, and that's gonna hurt for sure. And now Kairi Sane going up to the skies. Insane elbow. There it is. Connect. Kairi Sane picks up the win as Kairi Sane continues her championship reign as the Women's World Champion. What? Oh, that's Becky Lynch. Oh my god, a clothesline to the Women's World Champion, and she has the title. What is Becky Lynch doing here? Oh my god. Kairi Sane, you better turn around. You're not gonna like the view. And Becky Lynch. Oh my god, the man is here, the man on Raw. Oh my god. Oh, here comes the Bruiserweight. You see Pete Dunne still heavily bandaged up after that brutal war. There's nothing you can describe it as less than that. It wouldn't do it justice if we didn't call it a war last night with Aleister Black. I mean, flaming tables, kendo sticks, trash cans. Even in the lead up to the match, going through TVs, through limos, through glass, through steel steps. I mean, just everything. They brought it in that rivalry, and we don't know if it's over yet. Aleister Black, I mean, he's got third-degree burns. He's still recovering. I don't know when the next time we'll see Aleister Black, but all I know is Pete Dunne's reign continues, and we're going to be hearing from the UK champion up next. Well, as you just heard from Pete Dunne there, it is now official. Pete Dunne will defend his UK title inside the Elimination Chamber in 3 weeks, and we will be having qualifying matches for all the chambers as we lead up to the pay-per-view in a few weeks, and they'll all be confirmed within the next couple weeks, obviously. But tonight, Pete Dunne will be in action when he takes on the Revival with a partner of his choosing later tonight. Who will he pick? Wow, some chilling words and fighting words there from Seth Rollins, who will be officially entering the Elimination Chamber. And there it is already, 3 of the 6 confirmed for the chamber in a couple of weeks. Velveteen Dream, Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, 3 more qualifiers to go. It is certainly shaping up to be a hell of a chamber for the IC title, and whoever wins, of course, will be headed into WrestleMania with that white and gold championship. And it is about to explode inside that steel between Rollins and Dream, because after them words saying that Dream's just a copy of every other successful superstar in the business, saying his entire shtick is based off ripping people off and saying that he's just a ticking time bomb, you know, Dream isn't going to be sitting by idly and letting Seth talk trash like that. So I cannot wait for that chamber pay-per-view towards the end of February. It is going to be good. Wow, what words from Drew McIntyre, the new world champion. I don't even know if I can repeat some of the stuff he was just saying. Man, message sent to Brock Lesnar, in the words of Drew McIntyre, as you sit there on your farm with your many tractors and whore of a wife Sable. Man, what rating is this show again? I don't know where Brock Lesnar is, but if he is on that farm, he's just gone to that tractor because he is pissed and he's coming to track down Drew McIntyre. And hey, Drew says he'll give Brock his title shot whenever he wants it. He's here as a fighting champion, but Brock Lesnar isn't around too much, so I don't know exactly when that's gonna happen. I guess we'll have to figure that out. Oh, here we go. Here comes the Royal Rumble winner, Bobby Lashley. It was last night that Bobby Lashley would make his WWE return at number 29 to shock the world, and then he would go on to eliminate Randy Orton and a number of other superstars and would punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. We still don't know that. Bobby Lashley just came back to WWE. He's not yet signed with a brand Raw or SmackDown, and he's not yet chosen a champion. Perhaps Bobby Lashley's pulling an edge from 2010. He's waiting it out. He's waiting until after the Elimination Chamber, perhaps, to see who the champions are going into WrestleMania. Hey, it's a very smart decision from Bobby Lashley if that is what he's doing. But he better not focus on the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania right now, because he's got a Viper in his way, and a very pissed off Viper at that. Randy Orton was so confident, he was so sure he was gonna punch his ticket last night to WrestleMania and win his third Royal Rumble, but in the end Bobby Lashley eliminated, and now Randy Orton is looking for revenge. And not only revenge, he's looking to punch his ticket to WrestleMania somehow. Randy Orton's been at over a dozen WrestleManias. You know he doesn't want to miss out on this one. They've got to imagine Randy Orton's considering trying to get into an Elimination Chamber somehow, see if he can win himself a title and get himself on the show of shows. And there are a few different chambers going on. Of course, we've got the World Championship Chamber, the IC title chamber, the UK title chamber. Certainly plenty of opportunity up in the air for Randy Orton to capitalize on. But nevertheless, here we go. Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton. This is gonna be good. Bobby Lashley went for, I think, a German suplex there, but Orton with the nice elbows to the face. Now he's caught himself in a front face lock. Just look at the physique on this man, Bobby Lashley. And now Bobby Lashley, just look at the size of this man's back. He is jacked to the brims. Oh my goodness. Let's say Bobby Lashley does decide to go for Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. That is going to be a battle between two absolute brutes. But Randy Orton here, he caught him, and there's a vintage Orton DDT. And now Randy Orton into the cover. Perhaps a huge upset for Mr. Royal Rumble here. No, a kick out by Bobby Lashley. Hey, I'm talking about Drew McIntyre being champion, but with the words Drew McIntyre said earlier tonight, calling Sable a whore, of course Brock Lesnar's wife. Brock Lesnar is looming somewhere, and I don't want to be Drew McIntyre right now. You better watch your back, son, in the words of Booker T. In the words of Booker T. Oh, now Randy Orton, the Viper, is called RKO. No! Oh my god, Bobby Lashley, what was that? A full Nelson slam, I think. Oh no, Lashley's lining him up. Oh my god, Orton, get out of the way. No, oh, a spear. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley continues his momentum after winning the Royal Rumble. A brutal spear damn near broke Orton in half. I don't even know if Orton's going to make it to WrestleMania after that. And Bobby Lashley continues his momentum. We know Bobby Lashley will be on SmackDown Live tomorrow night, so it'll be interesting to see what he does over there. Maybe he makes his decision. Maybe he signs a contract with SmackDown. Maybe this is his last appearance on Raw. I don't know what his plans are, but it's going to be interesting.
Behold, the power will come with vengeance to render his anger with fury. The deception the weak have perpetrated will be castigated. The second day of prophet will emerge and destroy the weak. It will be the end of the world as you know it.
Huge momentum builder there for Bobby Lashley heading into WrestleMania. But up next, folks, it's our main event. Pete Dunne and a partner of his choosing will take on the new Raw Tag Team Champions of the Revival. And that match is up next. Oh, here we go. Here comes the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, one of them guys that, I mean, he's a sound fella, but he's a bruiserweight, he's for himself, so it's going to be interesting to see who comes to his aid here tonight. Who knows? I mean, Pete Dunne, he's a tough son of a bitch. He might have just gone into this match by himself against the Revival. Alright, I guess we'll find out now. Pete Dunne looking towards the entranceway. Who is his partner? Oh my goodness! Is it? Can it be? It is! Tyler Bate is here on Monday Night Raw. Oh my goodness. 1/3 of British Strong Style, a half a mustache mountain with Trent Seven, and of course, the first ever United Kingdom champion. He was dethroned about 6 months after becoming the inaugural champion by Pete Dunne, the man in the ring. But of course, since then, they came back together, reunited British Strong Style, and now this is going to be a very interesting dynamic on Monday nights. Of course, we did see Tyler Bate last night in the Royal Rumble, showing up at number 9, I believe, and that was a shock, a huge reaction for him. He's a big, strong boy, and this is going to be exciting. Oh, but I don't know how good it's going to end up, because top guys are here to do top guy things. Say yeah, the Revival are here with their first entrance to the ring since winning those World Tag Team Championships last night at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view in that triple threat TLC match against the New Day and the Bar, who qualified for that match a couple of weeks ago, and so did the Revival after crushing the Street Profits, and since then it's just been up and up for the top guys, right at the top of the food chain where they belong. And if I was anyone facing the Revival, I'd be worried with the kind of form they're in right now. Although, you know, I mean, with that being said, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are no team to mess with either. They're a very impressive unit. But a nice counter there by Dash Wilder. Oh, nice teamwork there by Tyler Bate. And here comes the big, strong boy. But a counter there by TB. And now he's going to go for the airplane spin, perhaps. No, counter by Dawson. He got out of it and now twists the arm. What is this? Is this a... Oh, a Northern Lights suplex by one half of the Revival. Oh, and just tossing Tyler Bate into the center of the ring. Oh, and a huge Hurricane Rana by Tyler Bate. And now Tyler Bate tags in Pete Dunne. And here we go. What is this? Big strong maneuver there. A big back body drop. Landed Dawson in the center of the ring. What's this? Oh, a massive hip toss there to Scott Dawson. Dash Wilder wants to tag, but Pete Dunne is not going to let that happen. Not right now. Oh my god, on the knees. Oh, and he's going for it again. Revenge is so sweet. And there it is. And now what's Dunne doing here? Nice Irish whip off the ropes and... Oh my god, a German suplex. He called him a snap German, but he kicks out. Dawson right now getting a taste of his own medicine here, just picking. He's been picked apart by the UK champion. We've seen Dawson, he's been doing this the last couple of weeks. Oh, a massive enziguri there by Pete Dunne, and Dash Wilder wants to tag more desperately than ever, but Pete Dunne, he's just locking down half of the ring, and there it is on the arm. Oh no, a counter there to the bitter end by Scott Dawson, and now both these men just tussling back and forth. We are live here on Monday Night Raw. It is the main event as Pete Dunne moves out of the way. Remember earlier tonight, Pete Dunne was confirmed to be at the Elimination Chamber, and he will be defending his UK title after he successfully defended it last night at the Royal Rumble against Aleister Black. Oh, and there we go. Dawson takes out the knee. Oh, we went for a chop there. Dawson with a nice strike, and he takes out the knee again. This time going for the other one, the unbandaged one, and Pete Dunne is not going to be 100% going into that chamber if this keeps up. But oh, there's a nice STO, turning it around quickly. Oh no, Dawson is in a bad spot here. A suplex from the top rope here in the main event, perhaps incoming. Oh my goodness. Oh, a superplex taking out Dawson, and Dawson has withstood so much punishment here in this matchup. Oh my god, and now a backbreaker. I mean, how huge it would be if Dunne and Bate in the main event of Raw could pin the new Raw Tag Team Champions. You've got to imagine it'd put them in the title hunt. Oh, and Bate gets out of that knee submission there before it can do too much damage. I don't even know if you could do any damage to Tyler Bate's tree trunk legs. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a nice counter by Tyler Bate. A nice counter. Bate has been busted wide open in this matchup, and he might be suffering from a concussion of some sort. Oh my god, on the arm. Oh my god, Tyler Bate, I think I know what he's going for here. Hooks the arms. Tyler Driver 97. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne pin the Raw Tag Team Champions in the main event. A huge win for a debuting Tyler Bate, and an absolutely brutal match. These two teams went back and forth. That was a classic and a half. But in the end, Tyler Driver 97 drives Wilder into the mat, and he gets the 3 count to pin one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. These two could be a force to reckon with. I mean, Dunne's got to focus on keeping that UK title reign going, but headed into WrestleMania, being in 2 different title pictures, that is all good signs for the UK boys. And hell, who knows, Tyler Bate might want to get back at that UK title.